Hi guys, this is Burton and it's time to learn. Before we begin, let's start off by warming up our brains. We're going to just go over some of the things that we've been talking about in the videos. So the first thing is vowels. What is a vowel? A, E, I, O, U. Say it with me. A, E, I, O, U. Another thing that we've been going over are long vowel sounds. What do we know about long vowel sounds? Long vowels say their name. Long vowels say their name. Hi ho the dairy o. Long vowels say their name. Long vowels say their name. Long vowels say their name. Hi ho the dairy o. Long vowels say their name. And the last thing that we learned last week were about blends. Okay, do you remember what we said about blends? Blends are two friends that make one sound. So today we're going to be talking about vowels, long vowel sounds, and blends. But before we begin, I would recommend that you watch the Brain Pop videos in the description box. Um, so you can go over some of the blends that we may have not gone over yet. But let's begin. Today our book is called Whose Shoes Would You Choose? By Brian Cleary, illustrations by Jason Miskinen. One thing that I'm really going to focus on are rhyming words. Rhyming words are usually a part of the same word family, but sometimes they're not spelled the same, they just have the same ending sound. So what I want you to pay attention to are the ending sounds of the words that I read. Now let's begin. The sun shone on the throne as he talked on the phone. The sun shone on the throne as he talked on the phone. If we look at these three words, we can see that they're all a part of the same word family. They all have the sound on at the end. Shone, throne, phone. These are rhyming words. We each reach for a peach. We each reach for a peach. Each reach, peach. All those words, they rhyme. They all have the same ending sound and ending spelling. Another thing I want to talk about with these words are I can hear a vowel saying its name. Each, reach, peach. Can you hear the vowel saying its name? Each, reach, peach. I hear the letter E saying its name in all of these words. These words have the long E sound. She drew a 3 on her knee. She drew a 3 on her knee. She, 3, knee. If you look at these three words, they rhyme, but they all do not have the same ending. They all have the same ending sound. She, 3, knee. And again, I can hear the letter E saying its name. She, 3, knee. These three words have the long E sound. He can teach the speech at the beach. He can teach the speech at the beach. These three words, teach, speech, and beach. They may not be a part of the same word family, but they all have the same ending sound. They rhyme. Teach, speech, beach. One thing I want you to look here is, remember when we said blends are two friends that make one sound. If we look at the ending of these words, we can see these two friends, C and H. When they are together, they make the sound ch, ch, ch. Teach, speech, beach. Okay, remember, the blend CH makes the ch, ch sound. Teach, speech, beach. The leech by the bleach made me screech. The leech by the bleach made me screech. Leech, bleach, screech. These three words are rhyming words. They have the same ending sound. They also have the CH blend at the end. What sound did we say those two friends make when they're together? Ch, ch, ch. Leech, bleach, screech. You screech when you're scared. Whose shoes should she choose? Whose shoes should she choose? Whose shoes choose? Whose shoes choose? These three words, they rhyme. They don't have the same spelling at the end, but they have the same sound. Whose shoes choose? The chief saw the thief with a sheaf. The chief saw the thief with a sheaf. Chief, thief, sheaf. Chief, thief, sheep. This one is kind of a tricky one when it comes to what long vowel sound do you hear? We see the letter I in two of these words, but I don't think that I hear the letter I saying its name. Chief, thief, sheep. What long vowel sound do you hear? Chief, thief, sheep. I hear the letter E saying its name. These three words, they rhyme and they have the long E sound. The sheik will streak if you kiss his cheek. The sheik will streak if you kiss his cheek. Cheek, streak, cheek. These three words have the long E sound, and they also rhyme. None of these words are spelled the same at the end. They're not a part of the same word family, but they have the same ending sound, which means that they rhyme. The cheese on my knees made me wheeze. The cheese on my knees made me wheeze. And here's our other blend here. Ch, 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 cheese, knees, and wheeze. Okay, if you watch the Brain Pop video below, it will also review some of the other blends that you may not know. Show Mr. Cho that you know how to throw. Show Mr. Cho that you know how to throw. Cho, no, throw. Those three words rhyme. Can you find another rhyming word in this sentence? Show Mr. Cho that you know how to throw. If you said show, then you are correct. Show also rhymes with cho, no, and throw. It has the same ending sound. Another thing I want us to pay attention to is what vowel is saying its name in these words. It's easy enough because these words only have one vowel. So these words have the long O sound. The O is saying its name. Cho, no, throw. Keith had a wreath beneath his teeth. Keith had a wreath beneath his teeth. Can you find another rhyming word in this sentence that rhymes with Keith, wreath, and teeth? Keith had a wreath beneath his teeth. Yes, I see the word beneath. Beneath has the same ending sound as Keith, wreath, and teeth. The long E is saying its name here. She knew she should not chew on the shoe that he threw. She knew she should not chew on the shoe that he threw. Can you find the word in this sentence that rhymes with chew, shoe, and threw? She knew she should not chew on the shoe that he threw. The rhyming word in this sentence is new. New rhymes with chew, shoe, and through. Chew, shoe, through, and new. They all have the same ending sound. They are rhyming words. She chose those shows that her friend knows. She chose those shows that her friend knows. Can you tell me the other word in this sentence that rhymes with chose, shows, and knows? She chose those shows that her friend knows. Yes, the rhyming word in this sentence is those. Those chose, shows, and knows. Okay, if we look at these two words, shows and knows, they have the same ending spelling, and chose is different, but they all have the same ending sound, which means that they are rhyming words. They rhyme with each other. It is the truth that a youth named Ruth put a tooth in the booth. It is the truth that the youth named Ruth put a tooth in the booth. All right, Ruth tooth, and booth. All of these words rhyme together. But can you find two other words that sound like Ruth, tooth, and booth in this sentence? It is the truth that a youth named Ruth put a tooth in the booth. The two words that sound like Ruth, tooth, and booth are truth and youth. The word youth means young. Kids is another word for youth. All right, the end. So make sure that you click on the links in the description box to go over blends more. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.